Do you need to spend $300 or $400 on a high chair, or is a $20 high chair just fine? I'm here to give you all the facts, having both, and then you can decide for yourself what will work better for your family. This is the IKEA Antilop high chair. It's $19.99 on the website right now, plus $5 for this tray. I bought this footrest on Amazon for $21.99, so that is a total of $46, and I do think it's really important to have a footrest for your baby and toddler. This Stokke Tripp Trapp or Stokke Tripp Trapp is $2.99 or $3.99, and there's even some that are over $400. So the base version, the $2.99 version, comes with the seat and the footrest that can be changed height-wise, and this actually lasts until your child is at least 5 years old, probably a little bit older, because this can go so low for their footrest, and it can hold a lot of weight. There are a couple of different variations, which is why the price varies. So some of them come with infant seat and the tray, and I do not have the 5-point harness in when my baby's sitting in here, because since she's doing baby-led weaning, a lot of times they're gagging or seemingly choking, and it's a lot harder to get a baby out of a high chair in a 5-point harness than it is if they're just sitting there. Why did I buy the Tripp Trapp? In the very early phases of feeding my firstborn child, who is over 5 now, I was so worried about her having the proper footrest. I was like, I want something that will last a long time, which it has. It is 5 years old. It's doing pretty well. There's a few little paint chips on here, but before my baby, who is now 6.5 months old, almost 7 months old, before she was eating in here, my toddler actually was eating without this tray, without the newborn insert, and she was sitting at our table in California. That was the perfect height for her to sit at the table and eat on this chair and be high enough where she wasn't so low and tiny. And I actually feel like a baby who is 6.5, 7, 8 months old fits better in this high chair. As you can see, this big doll, he actually still fits in here pretty comfortably. My 2-year-old she just turned 2 months ago, and she fits in this one a lot better. With this tray and with the backing on here, my 2-year-old doesn't fit super well. She can fit in here, but she doesn't fit super well in here, and that's where it would be better to convert it. Take off this seat insert, take off the tray, and just be pushed up to a table if you have a table that's a normal dining room table height, whereas this one has a bigger space for their bodies to fit in, if that makes sense. If you're worried about price, I would definitely go with the IKEA Antilop high chair. Like, you're not going to go wrong having this high chair at all by any means. We use it all the time still. I often have 2 high chairs in my kitchen because my 2-year-old sometimes likes to be in a high chair, so we just appease to that. But I also have nieces and nephews of many different ages that are often over here for mealtime, and so it's really nice to have 2 high chairs. If you have a situation like that, or if you're having a second child and you just need something to kind of bridge the gap, I do think that this IKEA high chair, is a great option. The Tripp Trapp, I have a hard time thinking I need a $400 high chair just in general. I know that when I had my first baby, I was like, I need this brand new high chair. I need it to be all the things and last till she's 7. And then we moved into this house that this chair doesn't even push up to the table. But for $25, this is a pretty good deal. I hope this video was helpful. I'm not going to sway you against buying a $300 or $400 high chair. If you have the money, definitely spend it. If you don't, $25 is well spent, plus a $20 footrest. I'll have everything here linked in my KLT backwards, so you can find it there.